Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a little grocery haul. We do these all the time, but this one is a little bit different because of everything that's going on at the moment. So usually we get our shopping delivered, and there is a bit of a problem with that. There are no delivery slots for, I don't think, till May. So it's something that we definitely can't do, and we haven't been to the supermarket in well over a week, maybe like a week and a half or more. So it's something that we've just got to do, and I'm a bit apprehensive because I know what it's like. I hear it on the news that there's nothing on the shelves, and worse still now, you have to queue to get in, which is a really good idea, but you have to queue like 2 meters apart, so the queue goes for absolutely miles. And yeah, it's I don't know, I'm feeling a bit apprehensive about it, but it needs to be done because at some point you just start running out of the basics, especially fresh stuff. So we're gonna go and we're gonna see what we can get, and fingers crossed I'll come back to you with a good old load of food and I'll show you. But I think actually what I'll do is I'll take you along with me so that you can see what it's like. I'll obviously be really busy just trying to get the food that we need and ticking off our shopping list and just getting stuff and hoping that everything we need's there. But I thought it'd be interesting for you to see what the supermarkets are like at the moment in the UK, because I showed you recently what they're like, and it was you know, not the best. But I'm hoping that it'll be better. I don't know. I don't know, but I think we need to go because the longer I sit here talking to you, the longer that queue is probably going to be getting. So I'll see you when I'm in the queue. So we both got ourselves to the supermarket, lovely and sunny, and we were very shocked. I mean, we shouldn't have been shocked that there was a humongous queue. I thought there'd be a queue, but there was a big queue. Although I think the queue seemed kind of bigger because everyone was obviously spaced 2 meters apart. So I was in it for a little while, but then we were told that only one person per household could go into Tesco. So instead of me just waiting there and having to wait outside, or Mark waiting there and waiting outside, I decided to just walk home. So from now on, this is just Mark. Like, this is him filming because I wasn't there. So the reason that the queue was taking so long, I think, was that they were letting one person in as one person left, so they could like moderate how many people were in the shop, which is a good idea because it meant that, you know, there weren't so many people and everyone could stay their distance. So Mark got in there, got his little scanner shop gadget so that it's easy to pay at the end, and then went around the store quite easily, to be honest. There was lots on the shelves, as you can see, and there was toilet roll, which there has not been toilet roll in quite some time, so I was very pleased when he came home with that. And just all the other things that you wouldn't expect, like the kitchen roll, and just tons of bulk buy things. So it meant that people can come, I guess today, for instance, to the supermarket, and then they don't need to come for a while because they're bulk bought stuff. There was lots of meat, there was lots of chicken, which we haven't seen chicken in ages, so we got some of that. But unfortunately, stuff like tinned tomatoes and also pasta were in quite short supply, not much there. But there was some pasta, there was some. And that is a big thing because there hasn't been any for ages, and this is regular pasta, not gluten-free. In terms of rice, there was nothing in the regular sort of bag size, but you could get like this humongous bag. So Mark got a 10-kilogram bag of that. And then the free from aisle was pretty much how it has been throughout this whole process. There hasn't been too much problem getting free from products in our Tesco. It's been quite full. The only problem has been the pasta, but there was gluten-free flour. So Mark kindly got me some of that, but was unable to get pasta, which is okay. I'm sure they'll have some in soon if they're getting other stuff in. So not too fussed. So I'm quite impressed. And the trolley was decent. So I was excited for Mark to come home. But yeah, there was loads of stuff. There was loads and loads of potatoes, loads of fresh fruit and vegetables. Everything was there that you'd actually need. So I don't think people need to worry too much anymore about going to the supermarkets. I think you really will find everything. And you know, it's being done in a much safer way than it was in the past, which is good. So yeah, I just kind of want to say thanks to Mark because he went around the supermarket, filming it, using the scanner shop, checking off things on the list, and he got everything while keeping a safe distance from everyone else. So thank you. So Mark has got home, and this is everything that he got. I'm so impressed with the amount that he's got. Like, I can't believe it. I never thought it would be like this. So I'll go through everything. Obviously we don't have exact plans of what we're having this week, but hopefully we'll do some meals where we can sort of bulk cook a little bit and have multiple meals or freeze some or whatever. But let's just get on with it. So firstly, we have got some baby plum tomatoes. Now these can be used for numerous things. Obviously we could have them just as they are. We could cook them into pasta, although we don't have much pasta because that's one thing they didn't have. Or, you know, just make them into a tomato sauce, which is really, really easy with little tomatoes like that. Chives, so glad we could find some chives because our chive plant in the garden isn't growing yet, and I have them on everything. Then we got some aubergines, which aubergines are like one of the most versatile veg. You could chop it into a curry, into pasta. One thing that I actually really want to do, I want to halve them and then do sort of like a miso glaze thing. I see it all the time, so many people do it, and I really want to try that out, so might do that. Then this is quite a funny thing that Mark just told me. So this spinach looks like it's open, and that's because it is. Mark had quite a lot of stuff and this fell on the floor and something hit it, and it burst open. So we didn't buy it from the supermarket like this. It was just unfortunate as he was going back to the car. But that's fine. I'm sure it's okay. Then we got some fresh pineapple, nice snack. We got some free range eggs, which I'm so happy about. They had loads of eggs. I can't believe it. They haven't had eggs in a while. And although we do have some, I'm just happy that we've got more. We've got some tin tuna, which is just like a great thing to have in the cupboard when this is all going on and everything. Tuna jacket potatoes is one of my favourite things, so we could do that. Or we could have it with this pesto. You could have like a tuna pesto kind of dish, which is another favourite of mine. Then we got some meat. I cannot believe they had chicken. I haven't seen chicken in weeks. So we've got chicken breast fillets and some chicken thighs. Mark said that he might make some sort of Malaysian curry, which is very exciting because I have never properly had a Malaysian curry made by someone who is half Malaysian. So I hope he knows what he's doing because I'm looking forward to that. And obviously we can just do whatever we want with these, cook it into some sort of sauce and then freeze some portions because there is quite a lot of chicken here. So I'm really, really happy about that. Got some blueberries, so that's just nice goodness. I mean, I could make some like blueberry muffins or something with these, or I don't know, use it in porridge or whatever else, but I'm just happy to see some nice fresh fruit. Then we've got 2 things of grapes because Mark loves to freeze them. So these are going to be frozen and then have them as a really nice snack. So if you've never tried that before, then do, because it's a really good way of having like a nice, feels almost like a little treat, like sweets, but they're grapes. Then we got some lettuce, which I like having lettuce with a lot of my meals, so I'm glad that we've got that. We are growing some at the moment, but it's definitely not ready yet. It, at the moment, looks a bit like cress, so it's just good to have some. So again, something that I never thought we'd find. Got some cheese, because I am like a cheese queen. I just eat all the cheese all the time, and it's difficult at the moment when I can't eat as much as usual because I'm trying to ration it. But it's a big pack. That's a big old pack there. Let me go back around this way. Got almond milk and lacto-free milk, so the actual milks that me and Mark usually have, which is great. Mark said he bought these for me as like a treat for me, some Kirby's barbecue flavour. Absolutely love these. I'm gonna try and not eat the whole lot in one go like I usually do, but that could be difficult. We've got some avocados, which is good because I said the other day I really wanted to have like some wraps with avocado and stuff in it, because now I can have a little bit of avocado, which is amazing. I'm so happy about that. Got some carrots because we were running low on carrots for the first time in ages. We always have tons, but we haven't been to the supermarket in a while, so I'm glad we got a big old bag there, which would be great. Got some coriander, which we're going to have to try and really look after because we use it sparingly in some dishes and then it seems to go off and wilt. So if anyone's got any tips of how to keep herbs that you buy from the supermarket like this fresh for longer, then let me know, because I really don't want it to go to waste at the moment. Got a cucumber. Would never really buy a cucumber in this sort of, I think it's almost double plastic packaged, but I feel like we needed some cucumber. You don't need cucumber. We wanted some cucumber. So that was all they had, so we got that. Then we've got some coconut milk, 2 lots of that, which will be great for curries. And also some passata, which I definitely didn't expect to be able to get because chopped tomatoes and passata have been very scarce recently, hence I've been making my own with fresh tomatoes, but they had this, so that's very, very handy for pretty much any dish. Chuck some of that in and it just makes it better. I love passata. Down here we've got some macadamia nuts, which seems a bit like a, I don't know, almost like a luxury at the moment. It's a luxury every day because they are so expensive. They cost so much money. I never buy them because they cost so much money, but Mark came home with them and said that they're going to be something he puts in his curry, which is new to me, but I guess, hopefully he doesn't need to use the whole bag because now that we've got them, I feel like I can make some cookies with macadamia nuts in because I love macadamia nuts in cookies. So maybe I'll do that. Got some butter for just general eating and also baking. Oh, and I've completely bypassed this amazingness of Andrex Classic Clean Toilet Rolls, 16-roll family pack. I mean, it's just nice to have some. Nice to feel a bit like less worried that we're going to run out. I mean, we both have IBS, so kind of need our toilet rolls. But everyone in life needs toilet rolls. It doesn't matter what your stomach says. Need the toilet rolls. As I was saying, wraps. I really wanted the avocados for the wraps. Here are the wraps. So glad we could find some gluten-free ones because that's just awesome. And these are the exact ones that I love, the old El Paso ones. Also, was able to find flour. So Mark got 2 bags of the plain and 2 bags of the self-raising. Obviously, this is gluten-free flour. And this is the one that I use in pretty much all of my recipes, if you're ever wondering. I use the Free brand of flour. Then we got some custard because I made a apple and rhubarb crumble the other day, which Mark has been eating a lot of and loving it, but we've run out of custard. And although we can make our own, because I have got some Bird's custard powder, which is vegan I think as well and gluten-free, it's just nice to have this one because it is actually really nice, and it's nice it's got this like little plastic top to it now, so it doesn't, you know, you can keep it more fresh because you're not going to have the whole lot in one go. Then we've got some miso paste, which that would go very well with the aubergines that I was saying about. I'm so glad he bought that. I didn't know he got that. Bit of a random one. Then we've got some sweet potatoes, always handy. Can do a lot of things with them. Just, we can make fries, put them in a curry, put them in everything. Good old sweet potatoes. And then you might wonder what this is. This isn't necessarily for these potatoes, but this brush is just a scrubber. I think the label's here. A scrubbing brush, which I think people use for cleaning. But I said I wanted a scrubber for my potatoes because we bought some from a farm shop the other day and they're covered in soil and I washed them, but when I used to live at home, my mum always had a potato scrubber, so I said I wanted one and Mark's come back with a scrubbing brush like this. So I'm sure it'll work the same, it's just not what its intended use is for, but I think it will be perfect. So that's good. The Holy Grail, garlic infused olive oil, 2 bottles of that, because they do go down very quickly when you use it quite a lot. So got those. Got some white ciabatta rolls, very handy. We actually often use these and chop them up and put them as croutons, but I'll probably just use them for my lunch and stuff as well. You know, it's just nice to have them, and it's really nice that they come in packaging like this. You can kind of keep them for a while, just in case we can't get out. So probably not something I'm going to eat straight away. I'll use up the fresh stuff first, and then if I need them, I can have these. We've got some 2 boxes of bran flakes. Has to be done because I get through these so quickly and I just can't stop having that same size bowl of cereal, even though, you know, we can't get to the supermarket as much at the moment. I still have that big bowl. So yeah, 2 boxes. And the thing is, the boxes look like a normal size, but they're not. They're only 300 grams, which is not, it doesn't go far. Definitely. I don't know what the portion size is on this, how many portions this is supposed to be. Don't think it says, but I always have a lot more than I'm supposed to, I think. Chickpeas. Chickpeas are super handy at the moment. We've been eating a lot more chickpeas, obviously in a low FODMAP serving size, but I've been just introducing them a lot and my body seems to be okay with them, which is amazing. It's just so good to be able to find something that's more of a like a veggie thing that can bulk out meals that I can actually eat, and I'm pretty sure they're like good for you in terms of protein and stuff. Yeah, I think they are good in protein. You can't see that, it's all blurry. So that's good, a veggie sort of proteiny nice thing. We've got some bananas, still a bit green, but they'll ripen and be perfect. And I think that's pretty much it, except this final amazing thing, rice. We're running out of rice, and Mark found this I love it says naturally gluten-free, it's obviously, but 10 kilograms. It was the only size you could buy in the shop, so it was a shame I wasn't there as well because this is pretty heavy. But yeah, I'm just really glad. We're going to keep this in our garage because it's just so big for the house. But yeah, they didn't have any other sizes. It was 10 kilograms or no kilograms. So Mark got this, and as well as it being good for eating, I'm thinking 10 kilograms, it's not a bad weight if I want to do some exercise and do some weight. So I'll try and lift this above my head or something because I can't find anything else that is suitable. But I guess I don't want the rice falling out on my head. That wouldn't be good. So yeah, very happy with that. Anyway, I think that is everything. Oh, I forgot to say about the orange juice. Just saw that there. Mark got himself some orange juice because he likes orange juice. So yeah, little shopping haul there. And I was very shocked that we got all of this, and I'm so happy. Nothing is going to go to waste. Everything is going to be enjoyed, and I think it's going to be a while before we need to go back to the supermarket. So yeah, I'm just really impressed with how the supermarkets are dealing with everything at the moment. It's brilliant. So if you've enjoyed this video, then click over here to watch me do some speed cleaning, and click over here if you want to watch my self-isolate with me, and I'll see you in the next video.